I think these cars will be going anything but slow today as we go to the 6-lane raceway for our first ever NOS race. You're taking a look at the 6-lane raceway that's going to shoot them down to orange track and then the fat black track to take the finish line at the end. 22.5 feet of racing. And we have got a great day of racing. Sunny skies, no clouds at all. Temperature in the low 80s. So we're primed and ready for a great showing of the Great American Race here at Daytona. All right, let's get down to the track because we have the cars on the track for our race-in. All right, before we get to the track, we're going to show you how NOS is run. First things first, we have a race-in. So these are all the cars that qualified from 16th back to the last qualifying car. They get a one-lap shootout. Whoever wins that one-lap shootout will be the 16th entry into the race. Then we get into the race. We have 4 segments of 4 cars each. The first segment will have cars that qualified in the 4, 5, 9, and 13 positions. Segment 2, the 3, 6, 10, and 14 positions. Segment 3, 2, 7, 11, and 15. And segment 1, 1, 8, 12, and 16. They will have a 4-lap race. Whoever wins that race will go on to the finals. And whatever cars finish 2nd, 3rd, and 4th respectively will have a race with all the other cars that finish 2nd, 3rd, and 4th to determine the final order of completion. Confused yet? No problem, we'll get to it, you'll understand. No worries! At this time though, let's get to the track. Alright, here are the cars that qualified in the 16th through 22nd positions. In the 92 we have Al Pastor. In the 19 Casey Atwood. The 37 Jeremy Mayfield. In the 08 Lenny Rogers. 97 Kurt Busch. 45 Dr. OBGYN. And number 21 Buddy Baker. Let's do it. Green, 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 green. Wow, a ton of bump drafting there. It looked like the 8 gave the 19 enough bump, but the 37 came out of nowhere, tags the 92 into victory. So the 37 gets the assist on that one. Al Pastor, the 16th and final car in the Daytona 500. All right, we got segment 1 on the track. And in the pole spot, this one, 88 Gatorade car, Darrell Waltrip. And the 18, we got Russ Wheeler. In the 8, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the 94, Hunter Swolf. The 8 and 88, we'll get more into this next week. They're actually teammates driving for Crazy 8s Racing. Let's do it. Green, green. All right, here's the finish order of segment 1. Pretty much even throughout, except for the last lap. Hunter Swolf, late surge, gets past Junior and Wheeler, who are battling it out. Now keep in mind, Darrell Waltrip, the 88 Gatorade car, he's running on rubber tires. Sick. We'll see him in the finals. All right, leading this segment 2, we got in the 14, Tony Stewart. And in the 28, next to him, Kenny Irwin. And in that green Mountain Dew Dodge, the number 9, Casey Kane. And Irwin's teammate in the 10 car, Scott Riggs. They're driving for Back in Black Incorporated, or Back in Black Inc. as they're going by. All right, Smoke takes that one. Not a whole lot of passing. We're now moving on to segment 3. All right, segment 3 in the 44, we got the developmental driver Al Imoni, number 2 qualifier. Next to him in the 99, Carl Edwards, the 5, Kyle Busch, and the 17, Matt Kenseth. Let's do it. Segment 3, back and forth action between Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards. Some great racing there, but Al Imoni takes it. He's on to the finals. Let's go to our 4th and final segment. Rusty Wallace has got to kind of feel out of place in this heat. We got 3 developmental drivers and Rusty Wallace. The pole setter in the 01 car, Guillotine, looking fast. Next to him, number 2, Rusty Wallace, the Miller Lite Dodge. And then 73 Dodge Charger in the number 43 car, we have Dominic Toretto's brother, little brother Roman Toretto. And in the 4th position in this one, the 92 car, El Carnicero, Al Pastor. I don't know what happened in the lap 3 footage there, but I can assure you no change in position happened at all on lap 3. 01 incredibly fast, almost too fast, very, very, very loose, as you can see on the finish line footage. Toretto looks strong in the 43. We're moving on now. All right, we're going to start it with the NQ race. This is a non-qualifier race. So all the cars that did not qualify, did not get to race. We need a final position for point standings for them. So whoever wins this race will officially finish in 17th and 2nd, 3rd, so on and so forth, all the way to 22nd for today. So we got the 19 Casey Atwood, the 37 Jeremy Mayfield, the 08 Lenny Rogers, 97 Kurt Busch, 45 Dr. OBGYN, and the 21 Buddy Baker. All right, 1 lap shootout. Let's do it. Green. All right, the 19 gets a good push from the 08 for the win in the NQ race. Mayfield right there, bunched up, almost had a big one at the end there. Let's go on with the 4th place finishers now. All right, these are the 4 cars that finished 4th in their heat, all racing against each other to determine the final placings. Now, how are they determined where they start in this race? Well, it's based off of your qualifying. So the highest qualifier was the number 8, and then so on and so forth. So qualifying is very key, even if you don't get the pole, still to go forward in these races to determine the final position. 1 lap shootout. Let's do it. Green. All right, Junior takes that one pretty easily, and the 92 Al Pastor burst of speed at the end to pass Kenseth, moving up in the standings a little bit. All right, let's go on to the 3rds. All right, in the 3rds race, we have the 18 Russ Wheeler, the 99 Carl Edwards, the Blue Deuce Rusty Wallace, and the number 10 Scott Riggs. I don't know if Rusty stalled or not, but he came through with a blazing speed at the end. Not quite enough to catch Riggs and Edwards. Wheeler wins the 3rds race. Moving on to the 2nds. All right, should be a good one. We got Kenny Irwin in the 28, Kyle Busch in the 5, Roman Toretto in the 43, and Hunyer Swolf in the 94. One lap shootout, let's do it. All right, Irwin pulls away to victory. Busch takes a shot from Toretto and then a big shot from Hunyer Swolf out to the finish line. Let's hope he recovers for next week. Good race. Now we're moving on to the main event. All right, it's main event time. In the pole position in the 01, it's Guillotine. Next door to him in the 44 car, it's his teammate from Mattel Motorsports, Al Imoni. The 14, Tony Stewart, and the 88, Darrell Waltrip. This is a 4-lap shootout. Let's do it. All right, we got Green in the 01 out in front. The 44 right there with him. Battling it out. The 88 bumping on the back of the 44. Let's see what happens coming up on the last lap. Oh, the 88 and the 14 get together. Trying to... No, not enough. That 01 is just too fast. Gets the victory. Guillotine in to victory lane. Wow, what a race. All right, there's Guillotine in the 01 car in victory lane. All right, this time I'd like to offer everybody the chance to leave a comment, questions, suggestions down below, what you thought of the race, the format, and so on and so forth. We're going to try to do these every couple weeks. In between that with the King of the Misfits, that'll be coming up. I'll be looking for that very soon, like next week for the lineup. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you at the next one.